Yo, what the fun is going on, everybody? It is your boys.
How's it going?
I forgot my intro. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to think, what's my intro? What the fuck is going on, everybody? It is me, Hector. We are back. Yes, back. And we are here with a nice cold one.
Yeah, right here, Mountain Dew.
Ah! I remember when the guy at school was, and we're here with a man who has a lot of accolades, with a long line of accolades under this man's name. A lot of accolades, as we discussed in the past. This man one time was the one who flew the rocket to the moon. This man was the one who discovered the first T-Rex fossil bones. He was the man who once
oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking oh my god.
But most importantly, he was the one that wrote this song.
Stroke my, lick my, suck my cock. It's the first time for you, so here's what you do. Unzip me and strip me and show me you care. Don't go ripping out my pubic hair.
Yes. He wrote Jingle Balls.
Oh my god.
This man has done it all. It is Mr. Emerson.
How's it going? Oh my god. I didn't. I was a child. You frozen?
Are you frozen?
I'm like, are you frozen? And you're like, yo, are you frozen? Right after?
I know.
Oh no.
We're still going.
Yeah, we're still going. Fuck it, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought your shit crashed. I was like, great, we're gonna do this all over again.
Yeah.
But yes, we are here. It is currently the 27th of November.
Yeah, for
2021 for us, but it is actually the
28th. Yeah.
Yes.
This comes out.
Normally on Sunday, I fucked that up, but we are here. Fact of the Matter is podcast. And we're here every week, every Sunday. And we are under a month till Christmas, and the holiday season is among us. There's snow on the ground, white stuff. I'm very accustomed to the white stuff. And yes, we are going to talk today, this week, WWE, the AEW, Raw, SmackDown, Dynamite, a Rampage, and Survivor Series. We haven't talked Survivor Series yet. We're gonna go over everything, give you our thoughts. Not much in the news, I don't think, but we're gonna do it. Should we just get right into it? Oh,
you want to give me a second? Yeah, you go.
Start off. I'm gonna start going into it then.
Yeah.
We are fucking botching today. All right. 2021 Survivor Series from this past week ago, November 21st. One of the big four, or is it the big five now? I don't know. The big four. You know what I always say. And we open up the show, pre-show. We have the Intercontinental title, Nakamura versus the United States champion, Damian Priest, the double penetration himself. Decent little match here. Nakamura goes over via disqualification. So the whole story was Damian Priest has like a new gimmick where he has like a short temper. So he's like hell and heaven, or heaven and hell. So heaven, he's like a face. Hell, he goes like all like remember Festus when the bell rang kind of did. He goes all psycho mode. It's kind of what they're doing here. So throughout the match, Boogs was on the outside. He would start playing the guitar. like 2 or 3 times, and Priest was everyone's getting more pissed and pissed as he was doing that, to the point where like on the third time he was like, if you do that one more time, I swear to God. So then he does it again. Priest goes to the outside, grabs the guitar, smashes it over his leg, and you get Pat McAfee going, "You son of a bitch!" It was really good call. Which just leads to disqualification. Nakamura wins. So I enjoyed this match and the story they were telling. They just fucked it up with the finish to it. It was all right, but I also was like, why is this match on the pre-show? So
Yeah,
I'm like, whatever.
I'm gonna be honest. This match should not have been on the pre-show. It should have been the Battle Royal, especially because there's no Rock. I don't know. Everybody thought you were getting Rock. I knew there was gonna be no Rock. That's why I didn't even bother with the show. I think Damian Priest is doing a great job. They're finally fixing him up. Unfortunately, I don't think there's gonna be another NXT call-up for a while that's gonna be doing as good as him. I don't know. They're really pushing Austin Theory, which I believe we'll be talking about later in the men's Survivor Series match. But yeah, I seen some stuff from this match. It looked pretty okay. And am I frozen? I'm not frozen for me. You froze. Yo, we're having technical difficulties today. You good?
Yeah, are you good?
Yeah. You're like, are you frozen again? And I'm like, no, are you?
Could you hear me the whole time, or was I like?
Yeah, you were the whole time. I heard you until you said, "Yo, you frozen again."
So then, if it happens to me, because it's just probably on my end.
Yeah.
Just keep going, and then when I cut back in, I'll just jump back in, just because I don't want to fuck up the recording. But yeah, this match here, I don't know. Like, it was probably one of my more favorite pre-show matches on the pay-per-views this year.
Yeah.
Like, again, it shouldn't have been in the spot because this is a match we haven't really seen before too. That's why it was good.
Exactly.
But yeah, let's move on here. We open up the show. Raw Woman Champion Becky versus SmackDown Woman Champion Charlotte. All these matches had no build. This match had a story though, because of like personal backstage beef news with that whole title exchange like a month ago, and apparently Becky and Charlotte aren't friends anymore. They used to be the best of friends. They had like a little package, so they made it into the story. So there was a lot going into this and it wasn't even WWE's like purpose. It was all the wrestlers' actual drama making people actually invested in this match. And I gotta say, this was my match of the night, man. I enjoyed this match. I didn't like the finish because I was like, oh, they're probably gonna do like a DQ or something, because both women are. You think either of these women are gonna want to go over on the other, especially with all the beef?
Apparently, this could lead to a title versus title at WrestleMania.
Merge the title again?
I heard something about that. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, just because like I don't know, like it doesn't make any sense. Maybe like Charlotte wants to have the double belts just like Becky did. Maybe that's why she's trying to. I don't know. I think when real life gets involved with wrestling, it could either be really good or really bad. Right now, it's making this feud good, but you can't do this feud really because they're not even on the same brand. That's the problem with Survivor Series. It's you're on different brands. You can't continue the feud after this. So I don't know.
I heard rumor that they're never gonna work again with each other. This was the last time.
Really?
That's what I heard. So that's what I'm saying, and I don't think that's true. But again, what's true, what's not true? I don't even know if this was a work this whole time. I don't know, but probably not.
Yeah.
But it's good. The finish was, what happened? Did she like roll Charlotte up and her hand was on the rope or something back?
Yeah, I believe Charlotte went to go cheat to grab the rope. She got caught, but Becky ended up rolling her up and she didn't get caught.
Yeah, so it wasn't a clean finish, but there was finish. Yeah. It was good, like I said, but like whatever. Okay, so at this point I start fading out. We go into the men's team 5-on-5. Raw, Rollins, Balor, Owens, Theory, and Lashley versus Team SmackDown, McIntyre, Woods, Hardy, Corbin, and Sheamus. This was fucking horrible. I did not like this match, dude. This was probably the most boring 5-on-5 I've ever witnessed in my life, dude. I'm sorry. I did not like this at all. I'm not even going to go over like what happened here because I was like, no.
I mean, the 5-on-5 always fucks over somebody in the match. Obviously, when they had the triple threat one, it was what's it called? It was Walter got fucked over, got eliminated like right away, and everybody's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" After Nakamura 1 year got eliminated, or like Finn, and it was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So like, you're never happy in this match because somebody has to eat the pin early and leave. I believe Kevin walked out on the team like right away
at the beginning. Yeah,
yeah.
He did what Rollins did. He did what Rollins did last year, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. The Rollins and Kevin feud is good. They're both good on the mic.
I like one thing though. I did like one thing.
Yeah.
I like that Theory lasted long and
that's what I was gonna say.
Eliminate Sheamus. That was like the only good part.
Yeah, Theory looked really good this match. Obviously, he's the one they're trying to build up right now. I think that's a good idea. I think he's a good wrestler. I always thought he was really good before he even came to WWE. I was really disappointed his work in NXT and the main roster is really bad when he first came in. Not bad in match quality, but just bad in like you could be doing way more with this kid and you're not. And now he's finally getting this push that he should have gotten last year when he was a part of Seth Rollins' faction with Murphy. You know what I mean? Like they should have been much better, but they sent him back down. He got better character wise. He got to work with Gargano, who's obviously one of the best characters in NXT. And unfortunately, he had to go up by himself. But he's making the best of it, and I think he could definitely be a top guy. Definitely a singles championship of reign will come to him probably by the end of next year. Whether that's beating Priest or beating somebody else on SmackDown if he gets drafted, whatever. But yeah, I'm a big fan of like what he's doing right now.
25-man battle royal.
Waste of time.
This was stupid. This should have been the pre-show.
Yep.
You had half guys from Raw, half guys from SmackDown. You had a box of Pizza Hut out there, and I'm like, what the fuck? I see a lot of people trashing Pizza Hut. Emerson.
I'm not a big Pizza Hut fan, anyways.
What? You fuck, but fuck this, dude. I forgot to mention, but this whole show, it's a fucking pay-per-view, okay?
Yeah.
What if you paid the traditional $50-$60 to watch this on pay-per-view, right? You didn't have the network. You said, I don't want the network. I just want the pay-per-view. You end up buying the pay-per-view and you're watching this and this whole show is a fucking commercial. You open up the show with like the fucking big promo package with hyping up all the matches tonight with the narrator. Tonight, we're going to see Roman versus Big E. Who is the better champion? Dun, 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 dun. But these motherfuckers took the opportunity to fucking incorporate their big sponsor, Red Notice, for the night. So like half the thing was like Sheamus, Drew, Seth, Sasha, The Rock in Red Notice with the Wonder Woman and Deadpool there, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. And it'd be like showing a clip like 5-on-5, will they coexist? And then you see like The Rock and Ryan Reynolds from the movie, like a clip. Are we friends? Like just making it like relate. It's like, dude, what the fuck is this? This is so stupid. They're like, okay, whatever. It's like some Army of the Dead shit, right? Then they did this whole thing with the fucking egg. What the fuck was this egg, dude?
Dude, this is fucking dumbest. Okay, Army of the Dead. What a shitty fucking promotion they did. The zombies match. Holy, I thought that was a one-time thing. I thought, you know what? They're gonna do a stupid fucking thing. Okay, one time. But apparently, I think WWE. We know WWE and Netflix have a partnership, right? Because we had those shitty movies that came out like a couple of years ago, and we had recently The Undertaker survived the Undertaker's fucking house. Shit, right? which is it was camp, but it was pretty funny at times. Um, what's it called? So I think they have like a partnership. Whenever there's a big enough movie that has a wrestler in it, they're gonna be doing a crazy like the whole pay per view is gonna be about this fucking thing. Like there's gonna be something about it.
They hyped the show to make you think The Rock was coming on at the end. It was so
Exactly.
stupid.
It's such a waste of time because like I knew from the beginning he wasn't gonna fucking be there.
I seen a tweet where like AEW fucking didn't say his name. We're talking CM Punk. Didn't say his name. Fucking little hints here or there, and they gave us CM Punk. WWE's like The Rock, The Rock, The Rock for 4 hours, and they didn't get The Rock.
Exactly.
And there was debate what was going to be in the main event: Becky, Charlotte, or Big E and Roman. And then they decided the men's, and then there's some backstage people were like, I don't know if that's a good idea, because then people are going to think The Rock. I knew The Rock wasn't coming. The Rock is bigger than WWE. He doesn't need them. They need him. I already knew this. I don't even think they got The Rock, and I knew this. But people believed. I'm like, are you stupid?
Exactly.
Stupid?
Like if
go ahead.
If you thought The Rock was going to be there, I'm sorry that you watched the whole fucking show, but if that was your only reason to watch, like I'm sorry, dude. Like it was pretty obvious he wasn't gonna fucking be there. He wasn't gonna be there.
Anyways, back to they had this egg, which apparently is in this Red Notice movie. And they had in the pre-show they had Vince McMahon come out of a limo. All the fucking people basically gonna be released within the year.
Exactly.
Clapping for him for this egg, and then we got a segment during the show. Roman sitting with Vince in his office with this egg, and he's like, this was given to me by your cousin, The Rock. It's worth like 100 mil, blah, blah, blah. Then like later, close to the end of the pay-per-view, there's another thing where the egg was stolen. And then he announced like, oh, we need to find it. Everybody from Raw and SmackDown will be on Raw tomorrow, which we'll talk about to find this egg and yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like they kept setting up to think The Rock wasn't coming. Okay, so sponsorship. Then we get this Pizza Hut Battle Royal, another sponsorship. It's like, dude, this is fucking pay-per-view. So you made because you're not making money from pay-per-view sales because you sold your network to Peacock. You find other ways to make revenue, but like, my God, like it's so sick. Like it's a pay-per-view. Some people pay money. Well, we do technically like the network. We pay money to watch this. This isn't free cable. Like I'm sick of this, dude. When it comes to making money, dude, WWE, they're on point. But when it comes to everything else, they suck, dude. Anyways, did almost win this? I don't know.
Yeah, almost didn't want to take a fucking bump. They don't want him to take any bumps because he's fucking green. And he won because he didn't take a fucking bump.
The worst part of this fucking thing was the Street Profits went to grab some pizza and threw slices in the crowd with their sweaty hands. And people in the crowd were eating the slices, dude.
Oh, God, dude.
This is how COVID started, dude. Anyways, let's move on.
Yeah.
Raw tag team titles: RK Bro versus SmackDown tag team champions Usos. RK Bro defeated the Usos.
Yeah.
I heard the finish is good.
I was kind of like surprised to see that just because it's Usos with the Roman, but I'm happy they keep doing stuff with Riddle and Orton.
Did you hear that Orton? Tonight was the most.
Yeah, the most pay-per-view matches out of anybody.
Yeah, and Raw would have been the most Raw matches from a superstar. He set the record this week.
I mean, I'm not surprised. He's never left. He's had a couple injuries, but he's been there almost every single week, and I'm not surprised to see that. And I like good for him, man. He's probably up there with like I don't know, with some of those people who are like you can always depend on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. Even if like he's not doing the best stuff. Like I think everybody knows that he did not want to beat the Fiend at Mania. Nobody wanted that, but he made it work.
Speaking of history, this year we had probably one of the worst women's ladder Money in the Bank matches, setting a record. One of the worst 5-on-5 women's elimination matches in the history. Could you agree with this information?
I did not watch it. I didn't watch Survivor Series. I just watched a couple of clips from the matches I cared about.
I think I fell asleep by now. But anyways, Team Raw, Bianca, Rhea, Liv, Carmella, Zelina versus SmackDown, Sasha, Shotzi,
Oh, I
Shayna,
heard what. Oh yeah,
Natalia Storm.
I heard what happened. So basically,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So basically, the entire Raw team except for Bianca got eliminated, and Bianca, it was like 4 against 1, and she beat all of them. She just beat all 4 women on SmackDown. Yo, look at your fucking SmackDown women's division, all buried in one night. Bullshit.
Dude, what's crazy to me is Toni Storm's going to be going up against Charlotte for the title next. Liv Morgan's going up for the title against Raw. Why didn't they win it? Make them look good. Make them look good. Put them as the last 2 or something, or not the last 2, but somebody has to go. Or you could have had like Charlotte come out
dude. Yeah, like a cheap finish.
There's so much fun. Yeah. This like they made it look like Bianca was going for the title. I don't know.
Legit, you have Toni Storm in the back.
Doudrop. You're gonna make her look good against Doudrop.
Yeah, dude. In the back, have Toni Storm walk up by Charlotte and be like, and like make fun of her for losing. Goes out. Charlotte. The final 2 are Bianca and Toni, and Toni gets distracted by Charlotte. That's it.
Yeah.
Because it's 4 against fucking 1. Toni should have gone in the ring and be like, haha, I'm gonna pin a former world champion.
Yeah.
And after she's about to win and fucking and she's like, what the fuck?
You could have had Liv eliminate like 2 or 3 people, make her look good, even though so both of them would have looked good. They just built a Bianca. Like, I'm sick of Bianca, dude.
I think Bianca's obviously gonna be one of the top women in the future. That's fine.
I hate her. Dude, they're shoving her down our throats already.
Yeah. And fucking Sasha, like, what the fuck happened to her? Like, was she part of the 4 that were there?
Dude, she looks like a candle.
Why?
I don't know. I said that during SmackDown. My brother laughed so hard.
Yo, she looks like a candle. Okay.
She does, dude. Like, if you take some like hair, like take her hair, put it all up. No, not yet. You put hairspray, make it stick up like a candle wick. Yeah, light it up. She looks like a candle from like Bed Bath & Beyond. She's all oiled up. She looks like wax. I don't know. Let's just move on.
Yeah, fuck.
Big E, Roman, WWE champion versus Universal champion. Roman won. Everybody's like, Big E. I said, are you fucking high? I think I fell asleep. I don't even remember what happened here. I heard the match was slow and boring. I heard Big E was like very energetic, good going, and Roman was just slowing down the pace. It's like, I don't know, man. Dude, I don't like what Roman's doing, dude. Like, okay, we'll talk about SmackDown, but
yeah. I think Roman can't do a good pay-per-view match anymore. Not because he doesn't want to, not because he can't physically do it. I think he is so fucking boring right now in the ring.
Taking over.
And he's letting the character's taking over the fucking match. And the problem is, like, what do you have? What do you have other than Brock and The Rock? Nothing. The Rock isn't going to come in this year. He's coming in next year for WrestleMania. This year it's going to be Brock. I don't know how you can build up a match against Brock at WrestleMania when you had it at Saudi Arabia. You're going to have it again before Mania, and we're going to have it at Mania. Like 3 fucking times in like a year. Main event to the pay-per-view. Like, who fucking cares? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is honestly, Roman has been shit since the Rey Mysterio feud. I'm gonna say right now.
Yep.
In the ring, Rey Mysterio and him in the Hell in a Cell, bad match. Him versus Edge, bad match. Him versus Cena, bad match. Dude, he just kept having worse and worse matches. Him and the Demon Finn Balor, bad match. I don't know how the match was.
That was okay. That was
good.
Bad
finish. Yeah, I don't know, man. He hasn't since. Okay,
it's not consistent.
Since Cesaro. Yeah, since Cesaro, I haven't enjoyed a match with Roman.
Dude, you think of Kenny? Every match he has with the title is consistently good. You know what I mean?
Dude, on a fucking Dynamite, he had a better fucking match against Jungle Boy.
Yeah, against Allen Angels. But fucking people are disputing, oh, Roman's better than Kenny or Kenny's better. We're back on the PWI 500. No, but the people don't look at match quality though. Okay, let's go to Raw.
Yeah.
We'll get this back. Raw from November 22nd, post Fallout Survivor Series. Yeah, this show is, you could tell they were not ready for this show. A lot of interviews, a lot of bullshit. We opened up the show. Riddle's dressed up as Randy because the whole thing, Randy said, be more like Riddle, or Riddle, be more like Randy. So we're literally dressed up as Randy with a fake goatee and his gear. So it leads to Riddle versus Ziggler to open up the show. Yeah, that's what I want to see. They hooked me into Raw. Riddle wins.
Yeah.
Cool.
By the way, Riddle was wearing fucking Drew Gulak's tights.
Yeah,
I thought that was funny.
Drew Gulak will be released soon. Don't worry, he won't be able to do that.
I hope so. I hope he deserves so much more.
Becky comes out. Yeah, when we get to Tony Nese. Yeah. I think Tony Nese and Drew Gulak would be a sick team.
Dude, they're good friends. You know where I want to see Drew Gulak if he gets released? Jonathan Grisham's new company that he made.
You know, I know we're talking AEW, but
yeah.
You know what I kind of want to see? Remember, like when WCW ended, and you had the the Rascals, Eddie, Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
But those guys were like a group going into WWE. They were the Rascals or whatever. Yeah, I kind of want. I want something like that with the cruiserweight people from that era in AEW, where you get like.
This is what I want.
Like you get those guys, like 3, 4, or 5 of those guys making a faction and putting them on thing, and you could call them like.
I don't know. I want to see if Gulak gets released. Tony Nese and Gulak joining up with 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. I think. No. I think Garcia needs a guy like Gulak to really take him to that next level. I don't know, man.
But you get what I'm saying, where you get some people from those areas. You get the Vari.
Exactly, yeah.
Cedric,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That'd be kind of cool. You could kind of do something like that. You call them like the cruisers or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cruiserweights. No, they don't call them. Okay. Becky comes out on the mic, blah, 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 blah. Something Liv Morgan. She's still a heel. Leads to then Bianca coming out on the mic. So it's like, okay, so back-to-back woman segments again. I don't know who's booking this. Comes talking on the mic, talking some Jane and Finn shit. Let's see if you spit out your drink.
The fuck?
I was looking at you, trying to make you see. I said that. I looked at your camera. I was like, is he gonna spit? Leads to Bianca versus Tamina. The best part of the night was when she was backstage before she came out to talk. Bianca goes to Tamina. Tamina's like, oh, tonight you got me. And then Bianca's like, like she made like a really funny sound, and I can't stop thinking about it. Okay. Bianca wins the match. Then Seth comes out, starts talking. So there's a common theme, dude. Come out, you talk for a couple of minutes, waste some time because we didn't really write a show. We weren't really thinking that there was a Raw tonight. We forgot about that. So everybody comes out, bullshits a bit. And then Seth versus Finn wasn't really on. Okay, so there's some little drama here.
Yeah.
Seth versus Finn. Well, the match never happened. He just kind of demolished Finn. But that's not even the important part. Did you? So you see, well, I'm going to say it, but did you see what happened after this?
No, actually, I have no idea what happened. I didn't look at Raw at all.
She didn't even know her. Seth basically is walking up the ramp.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about that. Go ahead.
Seth's walking up the ramp, and all of a sudden, and you see it on TV for like a 2-second split. All of a sudden, fucking guy from the crowd coming from like not the sides of the ramp, more where the screens are on the front.
So if you picture it, you know where they come out on the side, there's like the barricade where the fans are, but before that there is the cheap seats there in the stadium or in the venue. He ran down and he hopped the fence and he ran and he like fucking speared him.
He speared Rollins, and so Rollins got attacked from a fan, and holy shit, the people, the security, the rest come get him off, and hear Rollins swearing. This all happened in like 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden, like they're showing replays to hide this, and then all you just see is Rollins right at the stage, and he's just like laughing, like continuing the story.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I want to talk about this before we move on since we're here. So Seth Rollins' attacker was apparently catfish. So did you hear the reason?
I heard the reason. Yeah.
So apparently they got him. They brought him to the police. He got arrested. I think he got charged. I'm not too sure. 24-year-old Elisa Spencer was the guy who did it. He was charged with attempted assault and attempted violation of arts and cultural affairs, disrupting a live sporting event.
Yeah.
This was all in New York, the same venue where the guy attacked Bret Hart at the Hall of Fame. Remember that. Keep that in mind. Spencer claimed he was looking to settle a beef dating back to 2019 that appeared to be a catfishing scam started by someone posing as Rollins. So basically,
on Facebook.
Was it Facebook?
Yeah, apparently.
He was trying to apparently want to be like part of the wrestling business, trying to be a wrestler or something. So he went to Rollins. He thought it was Rollins. He didn't know it wasn't Rollins. Messaged him, and then the guy probably scammed him money, and he thought it was the real Rollins. It wasn't the real Rollins. So then he did what he did here. But still, dude, like
I think it was recently Alexa was on her social media saying like, hey, if you get a message from somebody saying it's me, it's not me. If it's not from this account, even Rollins apparently said it at one point. And apparently people are still falling for this shit. It sucks that the guy got caught and got catfished and maybe lost money or whatever. But you gotta use your brain here. Like, come on,
dude. I don't give a fuck what happened. It's like, dude, it's like getting robbed. Like, you don't go and just start fighting people. Go to the police. They'll handle the situation. You like, I don't know when did you think this would be a good idea?
Yeah.
To fucking do this. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. The guy's a piece of shit. Fuck this guy. I'm just scared that like this could have been worse. It what it was. Like, dude, I'm looking at the picture of the guy. He's a beefy guy, dog. He's a beefy guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy, and luckily Rollins didn't get too badly hurt. He got away pretty clean, and I hope everything goes well for Rollins. I don't know, man. I don't know why these fans go into the ring. Like, we've seen that recently with fucking AEW as well. With Jericho getting attacked in Miami. It's happened a couple times recently with AEW as well.
But it's not good. I seen a video of him getting interviewed like a couple days after the thing, and somebody asked him like, how are you? Apparently he's not hurt, he's not injured from it, he feels fine.
Yeah.
And he asked like, should the fan be banned forever? And he says, listen, I'm not a spiteful guy, I don't hold a grudge, but I think for now the guy needs to not be able to come. But he goes, maybe eventually they can think about it again. It was a simple misunderstanding, but like, you don't do that.
Yeah, when you hear the story, it's less bad. It's not as bad, but it's still fucking bad. Like, you still fucking did that.
Dude, it's like, remember that guy that tried to take a picture of Randy Orton at the gym and he like snuffed them off? So what, you go to the show and you just attack the guy? When is that a good idea? Even if you attack the guy in private, like off-screen area, when is that ever a good idea?
I don't know, man.
So the egg. Sami Zayn is in Vince McMahon's office. They're still trying to find the egg. Throughout the night, you've seen a bunch of Raw and SmackDown nobodies who are probably going to get released soon, looking for this egg like a bunch of dumbasses, or in the words of fucking Von Wagner, you dumbass. It was great. Sami Zayn says, I know who got the egg. They're like, okay, bring him in there. And then they go to the commercial. You're like, what the fuck? Come back for commercial. It was Austin Theory. They're like, why did you take the egg? He goes, I wanted to take a selfie with it, but there's so much security, so I took it back to my hotel. At this point, I'm like, this is stupid. But then they're like, oh, you know what? I like this. I'm going to give you a title shot against Big E. You remind me of me. And then Sami Zayn's like complaining, and then you just see Vince McMahon, nobody likes a snitch. And it's just like, my God. But you're like, at least, you know what? I'm actually kind of like, they actually kind of made something out of it where a young guy's getting a title shot, main event. You're like, you know what? And then you actually, like, is he gonna win? Because there were some title changes on the show. Street Profits so that's the main event. Street Profits versus AJ and Omos. AJ and Omos win. Who cares? Rhea Ripley and Nikki Ash versus Carmella and Queen Zelina for the women's tag team titles. You're thinking, oh, this is gonna be nothing. This is just another match. No, the title change, bitch. Carmella and Zelina win. Nikki gets double teamed by challengers. Carmella super kicks her while the referee's distracted. Vega follows up with the cold right for the pin to win the titles. So they win in their hometown, New York. Baby. What did you think of this? Are you happy or do you care about the titles?
I hate Nikki ass.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I think that I'm not fine with it. Fine with it because I'm kind of annoyed. Because Zelina and Carmella kind of like are going back and forth, liking each other, not liking each other. So like, but like, fuck this belt. Who cares?
I think Nikki Ash is gonna get released now.
Dude, I hate her character. I don't want to get released, but obviously the writing's on the wall. Her husband got released. We'll see what happens.
24/7 title. What the fuck was this? Cedric versus Reggie. 24/7 title match. Cedric pins, wins the title. I'm like, well, God. Which then leads to Dana Brooke and all the fuckers coming out. Dana Brooke pins Cedric. So now Dana Brooke's got the title, and then she's making like this big like Cody Rhodes winning at Double Nothing moment. You know how like Cody Rhodes makes like every win like he won at WrestleMania? You know what I mean by that?
I get that.
This was Dana Brooke with the 24/7 title. She's holding it like upside down, and then she's having an interview with the back.
You seen the meme?
I'm gonna make this title proud. I'm gonna defend it. Every I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Your husband.
Did you see the meme of her in the like the fucking her with the belt and all the wrestlers in 205 Live around her? You know the fucking the porn meme.
Oh,
they did that with her.
I would love to see that match. No, they should do that. WWE X or something like that. WWE X or WWE X rated, and it's like this is like the 18+ special network area. And it's like, you know, you used to go to like the Blockbuster or like your local library or video store, and they had those like beats to separate the store. Like, oh, that's only for adults. Kids can't go there.
Yeah.
That's this.
Yeah, like the beats are gonna do anything.
Speaking of the beads, anal beads Mysterios versus Bobby Lashley 2-on-1 handicap. Bobby Lashley won. This was the match that kind of was like making me fade. I lasted the show. It was shocking, yes. Damian Priest for Sami Zayn, United States title. Damian Priest retains. Then we get the main event: Austin Theory versus Big E, defending his title, WWE Championship. Big E won. Rollins and Owens were out there. So basically, Theory got distracted by these people being out there. He looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
Typical WWE finish.
I mean, he looked decent in the match. Obviously, he wasn't gonna win, but I gotta say, you know, he did a good job.
The only thing that they got announced for going into Raw this week is Edge will be returning to Raw Monday. They announced this on SmackDown. So, will you watch Emerson?
No.
Okay, so SummerSlam or not SummerSlam, SmackDown. We open up the show. It's been opening up for the last 7 months. Roman and Paul Heyman come down. Typical generic. I'm gonna smash them. I'm the tribal chief. We are the ones. Blah 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 blah. They announced earlier in the show they're gonna have a battle royal to determine #1 contender for his title, and I was just like, you literally just had a battle royal on Sunday. Why was that not the #1 contender match? It would have made the match have more meaning. So now you're gonna do another fucking thing. Awesome, cool. Fuck off. What happens? Nothing. And they called it the Black Friday Invitational Battle Royal. Sounds a little racist to me. Jeff Hardy and Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. Drew and Jeff win, and everybody's like, "Oh, they should be a team." I say, no. Cesaro versus Rich Holland. Okay, so you're like, "Wow, this is gonna be great." Rich Holland's first match on SmackDown. So I'm watching this match. Rich Holland's looking dominant. I'm like, yo, this is sick. Ridge is with Sheamus. Sheamus is on commentary, putting him over. What a lad! What a lad! Look at him! What a lad! He was too tough for. What did he play? Cricket? No. What was the guy? What
Rich
did this guy
Holland?
play? Lacrosse? Was it lacrosse?
I think
rugby.
it was rugby. Yeah.
He's
rugby.
like, the whole thing is he was too tough. He was too tough for rugby. He became a wrestler. I'm like, oh, that's actually, he's like, dude.
Yo, rugby is a fucking hard ass game, dude. That's that's like more hardcore than fucking football.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't wear pads.
Yes, this guy's getting put over commentary. He's dominant against Cesaro. This is a good match. I'm like, okay, this is good. Then my brother, I'm like to my brother, I'm like, You know, it'd be funny. Watch him make Cesaro win. I swear to God, 10 seconds later, Cesaro rolls up Holland. I'm like, oh my God. Don't get me wrong. I love Cesaro.
Yeah,
Not today. Not today. Fuck. Anyways. Okay, this is Emerson's match of the year. Thanksgiving leftovers throwdown match. Rick Boogs versus Angel. Angel wins. I gotta give him this. As much as we've seen this match for like a month now, the finish to this match was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Boogs and Angel are fighting, and all of a sudden you see Humberto fucking shredding on Boog's guitar, standing on the Thanksgiving table with all the food. I'm like, everyone's like, holy shit, this guy can play. And then all of a sudden you see Nakamura come and just run and kick his leg from out underneath him. It falls right into the table with the food. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Distraction. Angel gets the win. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
I will say I'm very happy to see that they're pushing these guys, the Angel and Humberto.
They basically hyped all show and during Survivor Series that Brock Lesnar's suspension's over. Blah 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 blah. Charlotte comes out. She's talking about Survivor Series, the transitioning to talk about Tony Storm, her next contender.
Yeah.
Tony Storm comes out. The food is still on the table. They reset it up. I don't know why. Then I kind of dozed off a bit. Woke up and seen that Tony Storm had cream pie on her face, and I was like, "Whoa, what did I miss?" Put that in the thumbnail. They're fighting one day. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna fight.
Naomi and Sasha versus Natalia and Shayna. Naomi and Sasha. I don't even care. Black Friday Invitational Battle Royal. Sami Zayn, Eric, Ivar, Angel, Humberto, Mace, Mansoor, Cesaro, Ricochet, Gulak, Boogs, Mahal, The Real Slim Shanky, Madcap Moss, Happy Baron Corbin, Jeff Hardy, Rich Holland, and Sheamus. It went down to, I think it was Ricochet, Drew, Sheamus, and Corbin, I think it was. And it ended up where it was. No, Jeff was in there too. What am I saying? Who the fuck was in there? Anyways, it ended up where it was Jeff and I think it was Sheamus. It was Jeff, Sheamus, and Corbin. Corbin and Sheamus wanted to team up against Hardy, but then Corbin turned on Sheamus. I don't know, something. They got eliminated. Hardy was the last guy. He eliminated him, and he won. But all of a sudden, Sami Zayn comes in and eliminates Hardy. And like, oh yeah, Sami Zayn didn't get eliminated. He went under the ropes. So Sami Zayn wins. Dude, the crowd was. It was North Carolina. The crowd was hot. Like everybody was saying the next contender for Roman should have been Hardy. What they do? Sami Zayn. I'm like, what? But I'm like, okay, whatever. Are they going to turn Sami face again? I don't know. Then they take the spotlight away from Sami. Kayla Braxton's about to interview Sami. All of a sudden, she starts grabbing your ear like she actually has an earpiece. She's like, hold on, I'm getting some breaking information. As like, there's like a minute left in the show. Just announced next week, Brock Lesnar is going to be on SmackDown. So I'm like, is Sami the fucking contender or not? I'm so confused. They didn't even announce it. That he won.
Yeah. I was surprised that he fucking won that match.
No, I am too, because I was like, oh, they're gonna give it to Hardy, and they looked like they were gonna do it, and they gave it to Sami, and it's like, okay, first of all, they should have gave it to Hardy, even though I don't like Hardy anymore. He's my favorite, not anymore. I'm like, it makes sense. Put him in like a one-off feud, day one, Roman and Jeff. The fans want it. It's his hometown. Give him his moment. The people want it, and they didn't give it to him. They gave it to Sami. I'm like, okay, this could work, but they gotta turn Sami face. Like, I don't know, like what, heel versus heel?
Yeah, they're gonna turn her face for sure, though.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying when I was watching this match. Like the beginning of the match, I'm like, dude, I miss Sami Zayn when he was a face. So I'm like, if this leads him turning back to a face, this could be something. But I don't know, like they keep doing the fans. Dude, why not just give the fans what they want? I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it. Anyways, I got not much more to say about WWE. You got anything else to say, or we go to AEW?
What do I think to say? I don't really have anything to say about WWE this week, other than like, you know, the Survivor Series was bad, Raw not too interesting. This fucking what's it called?
What do you rate the show out of 5? Quickly.
Which one?
The Survivor Series.
2.
I gotta think of 1. I enjoyed a couple of things about it, but that was about it. The whole egg thing, the whole sponsorship thing, fuck that. Okay, we're ready to go to AEW.
Yeah.
AEW Dynamite, Thanksgiving edition, Wednesday, November 24th. we open up the show with a way nobody would think of it opening it up. You watch this, of course, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we get CM Punk coming out there. They advertised him versus QT Marshall on Rampage last week. So like, okay, they're gonna do the match. Punk comes out. It's Chicago. The crowd's hot. All of a sudden, you hear MJF's music. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And I thought, okay, this guy's gonna do what Punk did to MJF last week. I thought he was gonna come out about the talk and then
exactly. That's what I thought too.
Dude, they said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna give you 25 minutes in the ring on the mic. You two go fucking tear each other apart, dude. A lot of people were saying this was the segment of the century, dude. Like one of the best things. Like, dude,
I thought it was a really good one. Yeah,
you're not gonna forget this for a long time this year. Okay. I don't remember what they said word for word. I will tell you that we can go over the one-line zingers, but definitely go watch this. This is nuts. But Emerson, you're gonna help me remind me what they said.
So Punk. So first, MJF is like,
keep it general, but like the good stuff.
Yeah, he's like there. He's like, oh, you know, like these people. They're I forgot what he said. He's like, you come in, you talk about Darby Allin. And he's fucking
he's basically like the
he's saying like that he's disappointed that Punk came in and he's disappointing, and he's saying that, you know, he's having problems with wrestlers who aren't even like a threat to MJF. He says they're not like they're jobbers basically.
Punk coming into AEW, he went around, did like a bunch of interviews with some people. And he would always put out some names of people he wanted to work with. He would mention everybody but MJF. And MJF was questioning this. Why do you want to face this? Because everybody you face is not like you struggle to beat. And you know that I'll beat you any day of the week, blah, blah, blah. And then Punk goes, he goes, I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, there's a reason he didn't say his name was because he didn't want to give him the gratification or anything. Because, you know, MJF is a fucking like... he's a chooch. He's gonna like fucking go like fucking nut himself if he fucking heard that. And he's like, oh, I thought you know what? You did the right thing. You introduced yourself. I didn't know your name was Maxwell. I thought MJF stand for my jealous fan and all that stuff. It was fucking good there. We
basically got some fucking like, and these were lines where like you're watching and you're like watching. And they would say like a line and you're like, oh, You know that meme of Rollins when he sits up from the chair? Like, oh, that's what this was. So we got some lines where Punk called MJF a cheap version of the Miz.
Yeah, he said a less famous Miz.
And the crowd's going Miz. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, shit. So then MJF starts talking like how about him coming back, his welcome back tour, basically him like mocking him, and I guess the WWE promo system of generic promo where you come out sounding like a robot, like, wow, it's great to be back in insert name of city here. I can't wait to fight insert name of wrestler here. And I can't wait to wrestle for the company, insert company name here. So basically shots at the WWE system kind of in a way. A lot of shots at WWE too. It was great. So then Punk retaliates something about like MJF is like, you're basically always going to be second, because back when you were in the other company, you're always second to guys like the You Can't See Me Man and the King of Kings. And everyone's like, oh shit.
It was
and
good, dude.
And the Punk was like, yeah, I'm used to being second. I'm fine with being second because I'm in Chicago. Was it the second city or something they call it?
Yeah.
And he goes, we've been broken down before, but we built the bitch back up, blah, blah, blah. There's so much lines. I can't remember it, dude. Like,
dude, it was so good. Fucking MJF was like, "Oh, you're PG Punk. You're not CM Punk. You're PG Punk. You might as well be saying you might as well be spewing loyalty, respect." Yeah. And the crowd like, "Whoa!" Except I can see you. And then my favorite line was like, you know, you're always CM Punk is to MJF is like, you know what? You're always gonna be second best, and the only way you're ever gonna be first is if Tony Khan randomly
Yeah.
has a daughter. You marry her.
Very, yeah.
Oh, the shots at
Man,
Triple H. Oh
anyways.
man.
Definitely go watch it. They gave them like the first with commercial entrances. This was like the first half
Dude,
an
this
hour
was
of the show.
half an hour. Build
Total
this
to
whole
the
thing.
match,
They had the full 18-minute promo. The back
which
and
is on
forth
their YouTube.
on YouTube. Go check
Yeah.
that out if you haven't seen it.
This is
It's
definitely a
worth your
must
time.
watch.
It's worth your time.
Can I ask you, was this better than the Eddie Kingston shit? I would say
I-
for sure.
Okay,
I would say.
I'm gonna say, no. I feel like Eddie Kingston and CM Punk did not need the WWE fucking shots.
No,
I think the WWE shots are great, but I think that the WWE shots are what makes it great. And I feel like Eddie Kingston and Punk didn't need those shots to fucking
I think
get
that
the better emotion.
I think that the Punk Eddie was way more realistic
That's why.
and emotion. And I think MJF and Punk was just really good fucking lines.
I think it's just great lines, but
Yeah.
I feel like the emotion was so fucking real in that ring. I felt every second of them going back and forth, Eddie and Punk.
Yeah, so we go to commercial, we come back, Punk MJF, or not Punk MJF, Punk, I wish. So after this, you wanted to see that.
Yeah,
Punk versus QT, the match they hyped up, Punk won, it was okay, whatever. And everybody was just thinking about the segment before, nobody's caring about that. Then we go backstage, Eddie Kingston's eating and catering, he's eating a piece of cake. 2.0 coming with Daniel Garcia, and this is great too. Where Matt Lee goes to Kingston, Kingston, you're not even hungry anymore. And then he's just like, I'm hungry, I'm eating this fucking cake. And then it's just like, they're going back and forth. All of a sudden, like, Eddie's all calm. All of a sudden, Garcia throws hot coffee, whatever, coffee on Eddie Kingston. He gets mad and even says something about Moxie. We're there for Moxie. And he goes, you don't say that man's name.
Yeah.
So this led to, we're getting Daniel Garcia for Eddie on Rampage. Gun Club versus Bear Country. Gun Club win. Post the match, Sting emerges. Austin tries to get him, but out of nowhere, Darby Allin's fucking dude. This was great. Fucking sprints out of the tunnel and just fucking. It's not even a spear.
Dude, he
a
fucking
lawn dart. A lawn dart just propelling himself off the stage, going literally through Mr. Gunn here. I don't know which one it was. Austin here. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. Backstage, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish are talking. Cole is not in the mood. The Bucks aren't cleared. They are hurt right now. Kenny's hurt, which I kind of think that's a good thing. Get them out of there. You can kind of start like Kyle O'Reilly, bring him in, Adam, Bob. You can kind of do that, and then it kind of works, dude. What if they take the Bucks out? Like Kenny's gonna be out. The Bucks take them, like, even if they're like only need a month or something, make them disappear for a little bit, make you miss them. And then I would have it where Adam, because Kyle can come in January? He's done in summer.
Yeah.
You got Adam and Bobby being a team doing their thing. You get Kyle in there, and then you get like the three of them reforming whatever, the Undisputed Era 2.0, whatever they're gonna be called. And then it could lead to where the Bucks come back and there's turmoil because he's like found new, like, they're all like he found new friends. Like he's like and then that could lead to that, and that could lead to Kenny come back. There's a lot you could do, dude. There's a lot you could do. Best friends confront them. It leads to a match on Rampage. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
Tony's with Team Taz. The whole story, Dante Martin. Taz offered them a contract to Team Taz. So this was the contract signing. Everyone's like, oh, Dante's not going to sign. He's obviously with Leo, their faces. Dude, all of a sudden, Dante Martin just starts signing the goddamn paper. And everybody's like, what the?
Yeah, I couldn't believe
it.
In
the words of Emerson, what the fuck? Like that. And he just literally just leaves Leo, walks over the table and joins Team Taz. And everybody's like, what the fuck? So this is pretty good fucking mid-card stuff. Because I'm like, yo, what is this?
Dude, they changed it. They changed it from Matt Sydal and Leo fighting over Dante. So now Dante going to join FCW, and apparently Darius as well will be added to it when he comes back.
Dude, and I like it because
he posted FTW on Twitter, both of them, both Darius and
I think
Dante.
that's actually good.
Yeah,
Team Taz has a tag team now, a legit
exactly.
And then you can always come back. Anyway, But I like it because Leo came in as a heel, and obviously they turned him as a face now because you feel bad for Leo. He's like,
Yeah.
they're a sick team. You kind of want to see them together. Sorry. It's good. Thunder Rosa, Jamie Hayter, TBS tournament title. Thunder Rosa won. Very good match. After the match, something happened where Britt Baker was out there. Rebel was out there. I think they caused Jamie to lose, right? Something happened, which then Jamie, after the match, they went to go see how Jamie was okay. Jamie's like, fuck off, and she walked out on them. So I'm beginning of Jamie's turning on thing, which I'm like, yo, fuck.
Honestly, I don't think she needs to be a part of that feud. I mean, that team.
I think she could do her own thing, right?
Yeah.
I think
I don't know what she would do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what their plans are for her. I like Jamie Hayter a little. Like, she's okay. She's not the best in the ring. I don't like her character too much, but I think she has potential to become a really good wrestler in AEW. That's really all you need. You know, like Swole still gets like, if Swole comes out, I'm still like, yo, let's go, because she's a great wrestler. Same thing for like Riho and like other people who have taken the back seat recently. So I'm okay with this. I fucking hate Rebel. That's it.
Yo, do you hear that?
What?
It's the war cry of all the animals. All right. Anyways, backstage, Alex Marvez is interviewing Jericho. All of a sudden, interrupted by 2.0 Danny Garcia. Jericho says the Shield shouldn't include what they did to Eddie Kingston because Kingston's going to break into the houses tomorrow and take them out. And then Jericho's all of a sudden just talks. He goes, "Hold on, I can't continue talking. I can't. The house, like your head." And he's like looking at Matt Lee. He goes, "I can't stop looking at your square head." Dude, this is great. Dude, the comic timing on Matt Lee, dude. He's just like, yo, I can't stop looking at you. You got a fucking square head. And the crowd's like, oh, laughing. And you see Matt Lee, you gotta look at me. Matt Lee's just like, do I have a square head?
Dude, I love it. You know what's great? He says you have a square head, and he looks at the camera, and you're like, oh my god, he has a fucking square head.
Yeah, because he's talking to you're seeing the side of his head, right? He's like, oh, I can't stop talking. I can't stop looking at your square head. And the crowd's laughing, and there's a pause. And you just see him go look straight to the camera and then look down and question, do I got a square head? It was great, dude. Yeah, I love 2.0, man. Yeah, so anyways, we got Britt Baker, Rebel, Tony Schiavone in the back. This was pretty interesting here where at All Out, they had the Women's Battle Royal. Apparently, Rhea was not eliminated. She went under the rope, so they made this into an angle where Rhea's going to fight Britt Baker on Rampage. If she wins, she gets a title match. So that's pretty good. I didn't even know this happened.
Yeah, it's crazy because that was all the way in August, and he was already not August. I think it was the first day of September or whatever. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. I'm actually, we know what happened. Rampage just happened yesterday for us. But yo, I think that's such a good thing. He knew what he was doing. He's like, yo, after this person is gonna be this person that challenges, and this person challenges. Dude, fucking Tony Khan knows what he's doing, man.
Bryan Danielson versus Colt Cabana. They come out, start the match. Colt Cabana's hometown, Chicago. Bryan ends up winning, but the transition into a bell lock. Colt Cabana taps out. The best part is they go to commercial picture when the match is done, and you notice Bryan looking on the canvas and picks up 2 teeth that he knocked out of Colt Cabana's fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And he's showing the crowd during the commercial. I'm like, what the hell? And then he comes back, he's on the mic, and he's like, I said I was gonna kick Colt Cabana's head, and I literally did. I kicked his teeth in, and I was like, it works. That was great. Then he goes, next week we're in Atlanta. Which Dark Order member am I gonna face? Something talking shit. Hangman comes out to confront him. You want your title match? Let's do it right now. And he goes, yeah, of course you would want that. Of course you want that because I just wrestled a match. That doesn't sound like cowboy shit. That sounds like coward shit. And he even brought back the one-liner fickle at some point too.
Yeah.
Dude, when he's throwing around the word fickle, he's a fucking heel, man. It's great. But the thing with Bryan as a heel, even in his WWE run as the vegan champion there, he's not even a heel. He's just somebody who's like real to what he believes in. Like it's just like because you don't like what I like, I'm a heel. Like I like to save the trees. You guys just like to eat burgers. I'm a vegan. You guys eat hot dogs and hamburgers. You know what I mean? Like it's not. He's not even a heel. He's just. It's like dude. It's like my mom's a vegan. My mom's a vegan, and she loved that fucking era of Brian because she's like, I don't want to boo this guy. I want to cheer this guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, the thing about Brian, that character, everything he's doing, he's not wrong. He's not saying anything wrong.
No, it's not.
But the thing is, he's telling the truth. And unfortunately, we don't want the truth. We don't want the truth, man.
We're the heels.
We're the heels. Dude, the people are the heels, and he's the good guy. But we don't see it. I fucking love that. I fucking love it.
Dude, it's some Marvel Thanos shit where like you want to wipe out half the population because of like overpopulation. And you're like, is he wrong or is he right here? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He is technically right. It would help the world. You know what I mean? It would. But at what cost? But anyways, it's just good writing. Main event, Pat Cody and the Lucha Brothers with versus Malachi, Andrade, and FTR. Okay, fuck this whole match. The best part of this match was Cody at the beginning of the match takes his weight belt off, throws it into the crowd, and all you see is the crowd chanting like to throw it back. And all of a sudden, like 30 seconds later, you just see the fucking thing come back in the ring. Everybody's like, oh,
dude, I loved it.
So dude, Andrade grabs the thing and just throws it on the ring. He's like, fuck it, nobody gets it then. And I don't know why. Eventually, he put it back on and then he threw it back in the crowd. But anyways, the heels won here. Andrade, Malachi, FTR. But dude, I like that. This kind of just adds to the whole Cody story, dude.
It does.
People are saying though, this was like obviously not planned, but Cody is so smart. He knew that belt was gonna come back, like be thrown back because like of his reaction, right?
Yeah.
Some people are saying Cody is so smart. He fucking like strategically like because like you normally would just give it to the kid in the front row, right?
Exactly.
He just goes and throws it like Cena did back in the like 2015-14 era. So
dude,
like
I don't know what their plans are. I don't know what their plans are with Cody. Obviously, they have to do something unless they like this whole like face with this whole dude. The guy dresses up like Homelander, and now he is Homelander, legit. Like this guy thinks he's a good guy, but everybody fucking hates him, and it's working so well for them. I don't even think they should fucking do anything with it. I think they should just keep what they're doing because he's getting a better reaction than he's had in a long time. And we think it's not the reaction they want, but maybe it is. Maybe they want this.
He's like, listen, I like Cody. I don't mind Cody.
I'm a big fan of Cody. His matches are overbooked. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but he's a good guy. He loves the business. Yeah. And he does a lot to give back to. Like, why do I want to boo this guy? Apparently, this guy after the show stays and takes pictures and signs like. And everybody wants him to come backstage to have meetings, but he's like, no, I want to until everybody.
No, dude, he does this for he. I'm gonna tell you right now, he is John Cena. Okay.
Yeah.
He is John Cena for AEW.
That's what I was gonna say.
And you know what?
I
might have not liked John Cena once in a while, but after I grew up, I'm not a fucking child anymore. I respect the fuck out of both Cena and Cody for what they do. Yeah. And you know what? Cena, he wasn't the best at all times.
Got a big dick.
Right now, Cody's not the best right now. But I'm fucking invested whenever he's on the mic. I'm invested whenever he's doing anything in the ring. I care about this guy. I think he's a genuine person in the business. He only wants the best for everybody who watches wrestling, and he just wants this company to succeed. I totally understand not wanting to turn heel. Look at Roman. He turned heel and he's the biggest thing in their company. Now he's fucking boring. Turning heel does not equal the solution. It's not the solution sometimes. Like we'll see what happens. I do think he will turn heel eventually because as much as he might not want it right now, he has to win the world title eventually. He has to. You can't have Cody Rhodes not win the world title ever. There has to be one day where he wins that belt. And if it's this character, I would love it if him and Hangman feud. Because like it's kind of like mirrors what Hangman went through, where he, you know, he lost sight of himself because he didn't believe in himself, but Cody believes in himself too much to the point that he starts losing his like loses what he was fighting for the whole time, which is to be a good guy. You know, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Cody. I'm excited to see what happens with everything that happens in AEW.
Yeah, for sure. AEW Rampage. I didn't watch it. Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta versus Bobby Fish, Adam Cole. Winners Bobby Fish and Adam Cole. Tony Nese sets his sights on the TNT title. Sammy Guevara thinks he's just another entitled guy jumping the line. Later, Nese attacks him and leaves him laying. And we'll talk what's happening next week after this. Real versus Britt Baker, as they set up on AEW. Real won, which will give her.
Yeah, that was a good call, by the way.
Yeah, which gives her a future title shot. And apparently, I heard a statistic. I think it was Excalibur said, Britt Baker has never beat Real. So there you go. So, will she be losing? I should think she's gonna beat him for the title. And then Eddie Kingston versus Daniel Garcia. Winner Eddie Kingston wins, which I think is perfect. 2.0 attack. Kingston after the bell. Jericho leaves the announce desk and heads to the ring. He takes on Parker, clears them out. The fan chat AEW, and this concludes. So we're probably getting Eddie and Jericho versus 2.0, which I kind of, dude, I like that team. That's a good team, dude. Eddie and Jericho, veterans of the business.
Yeah, I actually am really excited to see where that goes. I'm a big fan of both of those guys. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I like that.
So,
I think we've talked about this before. I like that you don't need to be a part of Inner Circle of every second to be a part of Inner Circle. You know,
so you got your boys that you need them.
Yeah, I'm happy when Jericho can do something, and if this leads to like Eddie, Jericho, and Swagger or Hager versus them in a 6-man match, I'm fine with that. Who cares? You know, those guys are good in the ring. We'll see what happens.
It is a good time to be an AEW fan. This is what we have to look forward to coming up with AEW. So next week, we have matches announced for both Dynamite and Rampage. We have in Atlanta. So they're in Atlanta. So a lot of hometown people here.
Yeah.
Andrade versus Cody in Atlanta street fight, which will be great. TBS title quarterfinal, Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho, which they've been hyping it up for a couple of weeks now with some packages.
Yeah.
That'll be great. Brian Danielson versus Allen 5 Angels, which is his hometown. That'll be great. And the Gun Club versus Sting and Darby tag team match, which is they've been building up, which is fine. And then we got matches for Rampage, Sammy Guevara versus Tony Nese, TNT title. That'll be great. And AEW World Tag Team title, best 2 out of 3 falls. Lucha Brothers versus FTR. That'll be great. So
dude, I can't believe it. Fucking Tony Nese get a title match. Let's fucking go.
Next week is looking good. We have, I don't know, I think we mentioned some of this not last week, but I'll just go over quickly. December 15, Winter is Coming was announced last week. We're getting that special, which will be on a Dynamite Wednesday night. And then they announced, during the pay-per-view or no, I'm sorry, that was December. They announced this. We're getting Battle of the Belts taking place in Charlotte, North Carolina, January 8th, Battle of the Belts, which will be I think a 1-hour special. Tickets went on sale or something. But yeah, I think this is gonna be like a Night of Champions type deal. Cool. Awesome. Something to look forward to, and then we go into the pay-per-view. We got the New Year's Smash, a lot of shit. I got nothing else. Are you good to go?
They just recently this is some we're done with AEW, right?
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Okay. For AEW, obviously, like you said, the Battle of the Belts coming up. Also, New Year's Smash. Probably nothing for Christmas. We don't know yet. I don't know what day Christmas is on, so probably if it's not on.
It's on a Saturday Christmas this year and New Year's Eve. The Eves, I think, or the days. I don't know.
I don't know yet. But New Year's Smash, obviously happening for AEW. But we also have Triple Mania coming up.
Yep.
When is
Hard to kill in January. We got
Wrestle Kingdom coming up soon.
Wrestle Kingdom.
They just announced,
GCW.
Yeah, GCW always doing shit.
House of Glory.
Triple Mania, they had the Mega Championship was vacated because of Kenny Omega, and now they'll be having a fatal 5-way match
I heard
between
about this, yeah.
El Hijo del Vikingo, which is like one
El
of the
Kingo!
best fucking high flyers in the world. Don't at me. This guy's fucking amazing. Fucking watch anything he does, you're gonna like fucking die. Bandito, another great wrestler, the last ROH champion, maybe. We don't know what's happening with ROH. Jay Lethal, Bobby Fish, and Samurai Del Sol. Some AEW guys in there. Samurai also going to AAA for a match. So that's that's gonna be really good. And honestly, next year I'm really looking forward to Jonathan Gresham's new company, Terminus. They just announced that Bandito and Daniel Garcia are going to be on the first show, so I'm really excited to see that. Wrestle Kingdom, I haven't been keeping up with the company with New Japan, but there's a lot of stuff. Obviously, Ospreay has his world title that he says he never lost, and we have G1 Climax winner, which I can't remember who won. Do you know who won?
I fucking know.
Give me a second. I think it was either
G1? Wasn't it Bushi?
Was it a Bushi? G1 Climax 2021. Who won?
It was me. It was you.
Oh, was it Okada?
Again?
I think Okada won. Apparently a lot of injuries.
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, so like we might be getting Okada and what's it called? And the champ. Fuck, why is his name fucking escaping me right now?
Yeah, but you can't escape.
Fuck. But yeah, that's gonna be a killer match. Let me fucking remember. I can't remember anything, dude. I'm blanking right now. But yeah, which will Shingo Takagi versus Okada, probably night one, and probably we'll have Shingo versus Ospreay, or the match I really want to see, Ospreay versus Okada, because that'd be a huge match for the official belt. Yeah, so like a lot of good stuff happening at the end of the year.
And I want to just give a shout out House of Glory, Buddy Matthews versus Low Key.
Yeah. Also,
and Malachi versus Amazing Red. If he's not, I think.
Yeah. That's another banger match.
No, I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna try and watch.
I'm definitely watching Wrestle Kingdom this year.
I'll watch it if you watch it. I think Japan. I'll watch it if you watch it because, like I said, I know I'll be lost, but if I have you to like guide me, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely be watching. I don't know if I'll watch Impact. I'm definitely gonna watch House of Glory. I was really impressed with what they did. Yeah, so there is a lot of wrestling.
There's a lot of wrestling.
Day one.
Guess what? Fuck you. I'm not watching it. I think also we have Gargano up in the air, whether he's gonna sign. He signed an extension. Kyle O'Reilly. Candace apparently her contract's ending in May. So if Gargano leaves, then you'll definitely see her
I heard they might be extending.
They're gonna extend it because she's pregnant right now, so probably we'll
see
her.
Which is fucking petty.
It's always gonna happen, but I could see her being released though.
No.
I
they'll use her to try to keep Johnny around. Apparently they want Johnny.
No. They want him, but he'll leave. He's gonna leave. And yeah, Kevin Owens, whether he stays or not. So like a lot of big things happening in wrestling, thanks to all these companies and AEW and like all these other ones like New Japan, AAA, Impact, these smaller companies like GCW, House of Glory.
Oh, apparently
so much
a lot of people are saying GCW is the third best wrestling promotion behind WWE and AEW. They sold out. their show there that's coming up there at the
Dude, their
Hammerstein
name is
Ballroom.
Game Changer Wrestling for a reason. They changed
That's crazy.
the game, dude. They fucking have so many big names out there. Dude, Eddie Kingston's gonna be on a show. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, Nick Gage.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait.
Yo,
There's so much good shit.
I might watch the Ring of Honor Final Battle, the last.
I will.
show
I'm
for Ring of
watching that
Honor.
for sure. I'm
I'm
watching.
gonna watch the GCW. I just gotta write it down.
Yo,
I don't know.
thank
There's so
God,
much to
like
keep-
WWE's doing nothing December, man. There's so much to watch in the new
Yeah,
year.
outside
And
of
who's
that.
gonna fucking watch day one? Let's be honest. If you're watching day one
I mean,
and
I'll
you're
watch
a
it.
wrestling fan, I don't know.
Dude, there's so much better wrestling out there. But anyways, let's close them out. We got shit to do.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude,
by the
I
way,
just-
before we finish up, December. This is coming up. It is legit. Next week is December. We are going to be doing our awards for the year, like a little award show type thing.
That's gonna be like 4 hours long. Man.
We're
It's
gonna
be
have a
great.
bunch of stuff beforehand, like I
Just
don't know,
questions.
like
No,
discussion.
I
No,
got it
that's-
already. We got to come up with a list of questions like best rookie of the year,
Yeah,
worst pay-per-view of the year, a lot of best and worst, top this, top that. But that's
Yeah.
a lot of if you guys want, put it in the comments, social media, direct message us, whatever. Questions, stuff you want us to hear, stuff we're not, like I said, there's a lot you can do. Wrestler of the year, match of the year.
yeah. This is gonna be
women's
a
match of the year.
fucking long ass video, man.
There's a lot of best prospect, future up and coming, best wrestling show. So there's a lot. That's something me and Emerson got to do. We got to come up with a good. That's something we're gonna have to work on the next couple of weeks. Is
For sure.
a list of stuff, questions and stuff. But that's definitely gonna be probably one of our best shows of the year.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited for that. I think this is going to be a yearly tradition. Everybody does it, but we're going to put it all in one giant episode. And check out everything we're posting. We've got a discussion this week on December 1st. And every Sunday, Frankie, do your stuff.
Oh, bitch. No, I'm very excited for that show there. It's a good way to kind of just close out the year and go back and look on the year of wrestling, which we had a lot of good, a lot of bad. But as of now, we are done. We are out of here. Fact of the Matter is podcast every Sunday on your head tops, and every Thursday, our second podcast discussion of the matter, like Emerson just mentioned. Subscribe, like, comment, stay up to tune what we're doing. Follow us on social media. I'm at theEIKNARFshow on Twitter. If you go to my bio, I'll have my link tree there. Click that. That has everything, my YouTube, my Mixcloud, all that where you want to follow me. My TikToks, I'm getting a lot of followers on there. Hit me up, whatever. Emerson's working on some shit. I know some videos and stuff he's going to be plugging hopefully soon. I'm very curious to see what he's working on. He's a director, a porn star?
No, what the fuck? I got some ideas I want to do while I'm off from school. So definitely December, you're gonna hear something from me.
I will be off work soon. By the way, shout out to the guys at work who found my podcast, apparently.
Really?
Dude, this is all they say to me at work now. We'll be on break drinking our coffee and we'll be like talking about something and like, oh, you should talk about that on your podcast. I'm like, how the fuck do you know? I never told you. So they stalked me probably. So if you're watching me, probably not, but it's a wrestling podcast, so they can't talk about politics and stuff. But maybe they wanted me to start a podcast about the work we do. I'm like, dude, the fuck? Like, what am I gonna talk about? There's some good quality dirt out there. But anyway, shout out to those guys there. Love it there. I think that's it, right? We out of here? See you Thursday? We are out of here. We are going. You know what it is? Christmas is upon us. The holidays are here. Happy Thanksgiving to the Americans. If you're still doing that, I don't know if you're still celebrating at this time of the time.
No.
You don't? Is it just a Thursday thing?
It's just Thursday, yeah.
We get 2 days. We got a Sunday and a Monday, bitch. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. How are our numbers? Are we doing good or are we doing shit?
I think the way Apple Podcast does it is they take the entire month and then they tell us how many views we get. So they'll tell you every single week. So right now we're
I have to start
regular
beef with
views.
Steve Jobs again. I gotta do that. Elon Musk.
Yeah, because
give me a Tesla.
I'll keep you posted. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we are out of here, motherfucker. Deuces.
Okay, lit.
Motherfuck. And remember, kids, take care.
Spike your hair.
All right, let's cut.